Hello everyone, we're going to have a look, see what's coming through for your reading. If this resonates with you, please do let me know, and we're going to take a strong look into things. So let's have a look, let's see what is going on and what I can tell you. So wow. So there is some kind of connection that I'm picking up on between you and another person. We've got the Chariot here. By the way, I just wanted to let you know that if you're ever interested in any personal services, rituals, readings with me, the rituals and services are done within 12 to 24 hours. There's thousands of 5-star reviews and everything is on shopmoonlightguidance.com and linked down below, as well as intention items which are handmade, meditated with and saged. Okay, so I thought I'd mention that. I've been here every day for the last 4 years doing readings consistently, always here, so that is what I wanted to mention. Okay, so there is a person here that I'm really picking up on, and there is a very strong connection that you feel towards this person emotionally. To have this sort of Cancerian energy is very much to do with feeling very drawn, very connected to this person, and feeling like they are your equal, they are your person, they are your soulmate or twin flame. Just feeling so connected to them, like they are the person made on this planet for you. This is the kind of energy, this is the kind of feeling you feel towards this person, especially with the Ace of Cups. There is love, there is admiration, there is a sense here of just feeling like, wow, you know, this person really does fit into my world, or they could fit into my world really seamlessly, and we could really offer each other something really great here. So you feel very connected to this person, and I also feel here in regards to this particular connection, there is just this very beautiful energy of feeling happy, feeling secure, feeling strong, feeling motivated, and feeling genuinely very uplifted, and just really confident, you know, in the whole grand scheme of things, just feeling very confident. And I also feel here as well that your person definitely does have this sort of tendency sometimes of just being very free-willed. And what I mean by that is sometimes, you know, they may tell you, oh, you know, let's spend time together, and then all of a sudden they change their mind, or they're always giving everybody else a lot of time and energy, perhaps spending a lot more time with their friends or co-workers, and it may frustrate you. You know, it may frustrate you from time to time because you're thinking to yourself, well, what about the time you're supposed to give to me? They're very sort of free, open. I would say that they're very independent. They don't like to rely very heavily on others because they don't like to be codependent. This person really does not like being codependent because they see that as a weakness. They do not see it as a strength. They've seen a lot of relationships that have fallen apart, and then the person that was codependent on the other person is completely broken. They don't like to be codependent. They are very independent to the point where they don't like to overly be vulnerable. They don't like to be overly emotional. They see it again as a weakness. So I feel like this will resonate with you if what I just said makes some form of sense to you. Now, because of this, I do believe that maybe at some point this person may have thought that perhaps you're too emotional, you're too vulnerable. There is something that comes out in regards to this reading alongside what I'm seeing here. I just want to tell you that because perhaps at some point if this person said that you're too emotional, you're too sensitive, that may really resonate with you regarding what I'm saying. I keep banging my watch against the freaking table. Sorry guys, I do apologize about this technical difficulty that I'm having regarding my my watch. I'm just going to loosen it actually. Okay, so yeah, that's basically what I am picking up on here regarding this whole situation. And I'm just going to get some more cards out because we have 3 so far, but I do need some more information card-wise. And that's really what I would tell you, is that this person here, it's interesting because I feel like this person is telling other people about you, and that's something quite fascinating. We do have here the Ten of Wands. So I feel like they're sick and tired of their own behavior. You know, they're sick and tired of having to always be independent, always doing everything for themselves, always just having to be the strong one. It's almost like they want to be vulnerable. They want to share their life experiences. They want to talk, you know, and I feel like the first stepping stone that they've made is telling someone here, I believe in their family, about you, telling the person in their family that you are a very loving, kind, genuine, sensitive soul. And perhaps at one point they did think that maybe you're too sensitive, maybe you're too emotional, but now they're actually seeing that in life we do need people to support us. We do need people that are sensitive, emotional, loving, kind, caring, genuine, so that we can feel a sense of community. We can feel a sense of compassion. And I do believe that right now in their life, they want love, they want respect, they want someone that is going to be loving and kind and compassionate and very sweet. Like, they want that kind of energy in their life. So that's something really interesting that I'm picking up on, because they do more now than ever before. They want to settle down. They want to have love. They want to have joy. You know, they want to have fulfillment. They want to have security. And that is what I do see here, especially with the Ten of Pentacles. There is a very, very powerful energy here of wanting to feel loved, wanting to feel, what do you call it? Wanting to feel love, wanting to feel respected, wanting to feel understood, wanting to feel happiness, wanting to feel joy, and really wanting all of those things from a place that is just really like secure. Because this person hasn't always felt very secure, and now they want to be secure. So it's almost like, right, if they've had a very sort of like avoidant attachment or an anxious attachment, they want to feel secure. They want to be secure. You know, they don't want to be acting out of fear, acting out of trauma, just always being independent to the point where they are neglecting a relationship that could blossom and bloom. They actually really, 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 really want to be more secure. They want to feel more fulfilled. They want to feel happier. They want to feel more excited. They want to feel more rejuvenated. They want to feel more fulfilled. They want to feel excited in life. You know, they don't want to be just constantly stuck in their own energy and in their own way, doing whatever, however, whenever. They genuinely want to feel really, really excited and very, very happy. And especially with the Three of Wands, I see here them wanting to be more at peace, more patient, happier, more secure. You know, they really do see you as a very secure person. And again, they've told someone in their family that you are a very hardworking, loyal, patient person. And I believe that whoever they've told in their family, this person is pushing them towards you. They're saying, okay, work on yourself, let go of the past, whatever you've been dealing with in the past, those traumas, those issues that have made you feel like you can't be yourself, let go of all of that. And now look forward towards the future. Look forward towards what you can do. You know, look forward to being able to tell someone else your worries, your fears, your deepest, darkest secrets. You can do that. And it's causing them to really analyze this connection and to have a lot of respect for you, to the point where they want to put their past behind them, to the point where they want to feel happy and positive and uplifted again. They want to feel secure. They want to feel fulfilled. And your person wants to come forward and they want to tell you, you know, I felt very lonely. I felt abandoned as a child. I felt, you know, like my needs were not met. I was feeling very neglected. I was always told, you know, I couldn't cry. I was always told I need to be strong all the time. And because of that, you know, I've ended up as an adult neglecting my own emotions, neglecting my own feelings, not looking within, because I was told that if I am too emotional or too much or too sensitive, that I am not strong. And so they have a lot to tell you emotionally, and it will come in waves and it will come in increments where they will literally tell you, listen, I know that I sort of abandoned you and I abandoned the situation. I wasn't doing too much towards you. I was perhaps calling you too needy, or I was calling you too sensitive or too emotional, but that's because I wasn't able to look at myself. I wasn't able to understand my emotions. I wasn't able to look at my own needs. I wasn't able to understand my own needs. They will realize then they were really not doing enough towards you because they were abandoning themselves and their own personal needs and their own personal things that they should have actually looked at. So they will realize that basically a confession from their side is going to come towards you, and they will very much tell you, I'm so sorry that I neglected your needs when all I was doing was neglecting my own. Okay, and then we have here, you challenge my beliefs, because really, you know, again, they've grown up in a very different way to you. They've grown up in a very different way. They were never really allowed to be vulnerable. They were never allowed to really cry. They were always sort of taunted if they were being very sensitive or if they were talking about their needs. So of course you challenge their beliefs, right? Because you've come to them with a sense of healthiness, a sense of wanting to be emotional, wanting to be open, wanting to be prioritized. This person hasn't grown up like that. So then of course you challenge their beliefs, but now they're realizing that. And of course they need a little bit of time to process, understand, and then properly come to you with these confessions that they will then make towards you. And there is someone from their family that understands them, okay, that isn't taunting them and telling them, no, you can't do this, no, you can't do that, no, you shouldn't be like this. There's an openness, and that openness is being appreciated. And sort of, everyone around them is sort of talking about the fact that, you're a good person for them, especially for other people that they may have told in regards to you. Everyone is talking, about your connection, and really just appreciating it, and also not necessarily thinking it's a bad thing, because, people on their side are thinking, wow, you've been such a good influence for them. And it's a really strong thing in that sense. So we do have here this reading. If this resonates with you, please do like, comment down below, subscribe. I have lots of rituals to help. There's, rituals for love, like manifest your specific person, support and consistency, protect your connection. There's the marriage ritual. There's a ritual for express their feelings to you. There's also readings if you're ever interested. There's thousands of 5-star reviews. Everything's done within 12 to 24 hours if you wanted questions that I answer for you. Readings. And there's also intention items as well, beautiful items that are meditated with, cleansed, saged, and of course, it smells so good. I have TikTok and Instagram as well, moonlight.guidance on Instagram, moonlight guidance on TikTok, and I'll see you all very, very soon, and do take care.